Slick 'em up, boys, huh? Slick 'em up. Yes, sir, buddy. Gonna be running the Blackjack 42. We're in the Northeast Creek section of the New River, all right? Gonna be testing out some new packs from SMC. These are the HCL-HP 7600 150C packs. All right, they're tester packs. They just come out. All right, hadn't run them yet. I had them for 2 weeks. It seems like every time I go to run them, something happens. So we're gonna run those bad boys first, all right? All right, got everything cleared out. Stop. Record. Okay, recording. She should be ready to go. All right, I'm gonna use some duct tape and tape it up real quick. I apologize for the glare on the water. It's kind of early in the day. I didn't even think about the sun, you know, glaring off the water, so the video quality might not be all that great. Hopefully it comes out good. I've actually got some hockey tape and I might use it. Just wanted to start off with this duct tape. Got a crosswind today. It's kind of blowing like across the river. So I don't know how that's going to work out with this boat speed running. Don't know how that's going to work out. Guess we're going to find out. All right, let's give it a rip. First run of the day. I got a bunch of packs here. I got 4 sets of packs total. I'm gonna check the camera angle, make sure the camera angle's good. This is my big packs. I have no idea which way the tide's coming. Let's run out this way. I got my Horizon Harbor tug for recovery.
Oh, it took off, didn't it?
Oh yeah. Couple helicopters.
Camera on it?
Yeah. Doing a YouTube video. Yeah.
Okay.
Ironclad RC.
Let's go. I'll check you out.
Yeah, thank you. It's actually a fast. Ironclad.
I am glad.
Ironclad, like.
Ironclad?
Yep.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yep.
You do just,
boats, basically. Yeah. All right, let's see what happens here. I'm gonna go with the wind. Full trigger. Strolling. Uh-oh, I don't have steering. I don't have left steering. Let's see what's up with that. Let's see what's up with the steering. Oh! Let me check the speed real quick. Had it pinned out. I'm gonna get this rudder fixed. Let me check this, see what this thing was. Let me get that thing straightened out. Maybe I can fabricate something real quick. 85 without a flip. 85 without a flip, you guys. All right. You too. Come on. 85 miles an hour without a flip. Oh, sugar. All right, I got her pushed back maybe a quarter inch. Let's see what that does. Make sure it's recording. Stop. Record. My day I've had so far. Oh, today I've had a heck of a morning. Heck of a morning. You know, it's like one of those days where everything you touch like falls or you know, like breaks, or you forget something, or you know, keys and all that for your car. You got to walk back in. Oh, it's one of those days. One of those days. You know, I think everybody has them. One of those days. All right, so let's get this beautiful duct tape back on there. So yesterday I had waxed my boat, and this morning I actually wiped my boat down with rubbing alcohol so that this tape will stick. Okay, hopefully that does it. Hopefully we don't flip her. Wasn't no water in the boat just now. Gonna be 40 years old in a few days. 40 years old, October the 10th. Getting old, boys. Well, I feel like I'm getting old anyway. That's not old. All right, let's see what happens here. I reviewed the video footage from the last run, and the glare didn't look that bad. It actually looks cool. The rooster tail actually looks really cool in that sunlight glare. Looks really cool. All right, let's get us another run in this way. I got like a floating weed patch right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. So I got to try to dodge that floating weed patch right there. It's like extremely high tide. I'm gonna let these ripples cool down just a little bit. Hopefully I got that steering linkage tight. I hope. Oh man, that was a pretty run. 85, I'm stoked, man. My old PB was 84. Yesterday I got 85 with a flip. This is 85 without a flip. Let's see if I got the CG back a little bit. Let's see if we can get it 86. Linear throttle. Full trigger. Oh, I hit something. Son of a bitch. Oh, I see it right there. Full trigger. Oh, I hit something. Oh, I hit something. The rudder kicked up. Okay, I told you guys the rudder would kick up. Had two breakaway screws where I freaking broke it yesterday. It kicked up. We headed it going 83 miles an hour. So I'm back at the shop, you guys. Back at the shop. I just wanted to kind of go over what happened. All right. So these batteries right here, these things are off the chain, son. I didn't even get to finish them up, man. I had to discharge them. Two runs. The first one was 85. The second run was shaping up beautiful, man. She was just starting to pick up speed good whenever I hit that log or stick or whatever it was. Thank God thank God my rudder kicked up. You know what I mean? There's not even any dings or anything on the rudder. You know what I mean? It kicked up, all right. And when the boat crashed, you know, when the boat crashed, I actually cracked the boat right here. All right, right there. You guys see that? So I basically had to call it a day. I've already got it fixed. That's what I'm going over with you guys. I think it was because this inside brace right here was unglued on the top. Okay, it was unglued, and it actually separated the seam right here. I was actually going over all the damage at the pond, but my camera had shut off, so I'm out there talking to my freaking self. But the seam come loose from here to here, okay? And I sanded it. I got epoxy, carbon fiber chopped up, epoxied the seam, you know, last night. It's actually ironclad, okay? Today, I actually sanded the whole seam right here, and I've epoxy and carbon fiber the whole seam all the way down. I'm about to do this side right now, like right when I get off of here. I got the foam out. I got all my electronics out. I got the foam out right here, and I've already prepped it up. I've already got that side over there sanded and prepped up. So I'm gonna mix up a slurry of carbon fiber epoxy and run it all the way down on the seam right here. The seam goes up to this corner right here. So I'm basically filling that whole corner with epoxy and carbon fiber. All right, I'll show you what I've done already if you guys can see it. You guys see that? All right, it's all the way down the boat, and then I'm actually going to E6000 this guy right here on, just so it's in there and I can pull it out later on if I need to with the E6000, you know. So I just built the boat, and now I've completely tore it apart and I'm rebuilding it. These batteries got more in them, son. They got more in them. I can't wait to get the boat back out in the water, man. I'm ironcladding it out. This boat wasn't built to do 80, 85, 90 miles per hour. It wasn't built for it, man. The weakest link on a polycarbonate hull is the seam. It's the seam right here. And, you know, I'm going to ironclad it out, man. I'm going to make it where this thing will take a damn 80 mile an hour crash with this extra weight in it. And, you know, I'm actually working on lightening up the boat, and I'm about to put a TP power motor in here, and possibly the Hydra. Possibly, you know, so I'm building a boat to take a hit. I'm building it to take a hit. And as I break stuff, as I freaking find out the weak points, I fix it. And I ironclad it out, you know. So I just kind of wanted to go over what I've done, what I'm doing, what happened. That 85 mile an hour run was clean, you guys. And of course, the night before when I, you know, had to re-drill my rudder out and I was doing all that work, of course I forgot to freaking tighten up my Allen screw. And I cut that part out of the video because I didn't have the right Allen with me. So I actually used a little screwdriver and you know, I got it tight, just tight enough that I could wreck the freaking boat. You know what I mean? So yeah, you guys will see the boat in a couple days. All right, it was a hurricane a couple days ago. I knew better than going out to the speed run spot. I'm going to go back out there. I don't care. And it was a high tide. What happens when it's a high tide? High tide will pick up debris that's normally, you know, not picked up during a normal tide, you know, and it'll actually pick up debris off the shore and it'll float out into the river. And you know, you have floating debris at high tide. You know, I really don't like running my boats at high tide. I like going out at low tide. As you guys always see, I'm always out there at a low tide. But we'll get it. We'll get it. She's ironclad now, boy. She's ironclad. I'm about to do this side. I'm gonna let you guys go. 85 mile an hour, beautiful freaking run. 83 mile an hour, beautiful crash. You know what? I'll play it again for you at the end of the video. If you want to see it again, you can see it again. So, oh yeah, that's right. When the boat come up, you could actually, everything was delayed sound-wise in the slow motion. So when the boat came up, you actually heard the hit after you seen the boat coming up off the water. And then when the boat hit at 83 miles an hour, it hit right here. It just hit, boom, right on the side right there. I've watched that replay several times, and I guess when it hit on this side, it just busted that seam loose. It was like I said, like from here to here. You know, I got it ironcladded out. I wish I could have just busted the whole seam loose right here and done the whole seam, but it should be all right. That carbon fiber is pretty rigid, man. It should keep it, you know, keep it from busting loose in the future. So I'll let you guys go. I'm gonna let you go. We'll see you next time. All right. It happens. 80 plus mile an hour crash, but any boat, you're gonna have damage. Okay, you gotta ironclad it out. We'll see you next time, you guys. Big B, we're Ironclad RC. Oh goodness. Oh, I hate something.